You were strolling along your little planet, minding your own business, right when you see a small eyeball guy leading an army into a giant skull ship. Curious, you approach the little guy, to which he returns the gaze. He tilts his head, then walks over to you, pointing a laser beam. Hello, futile being! State your purpose of gazing upon the commander of the Lord Hater Empire. He glares, raising an eyebrow in a sassy way, and obviously not attempting to be threatening.
Mabel. Whoa, my name is Mabel. Mabel Pines. I'm Mabel Pines, and I'm a fun girl of fashion and love, and I'm a twin sister of Dipper Pines. He's my brother, interested in mysteries and the supernatural. And also, you're pretty adorable and hot. Also, I'm a bit bisexual.
Peepers raised an eyebrow as you stated your introduction, eyeing you up and down. He chuckled as you called him adorable and hot. Well, first of all, why the hell are you calling me that? I'm definitely a being to be feared, not adorable. He crossed his arms, looking to the side with a bit of a pinkish tinge on his cheeks.
Mabel. Aw, it's okay. It's okay, you silly goose. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I just never thought I'd see any creature this cute and interesting before. I'm just glad Dipper didn't see you right now. Otherwise, there would be chaotic trouble.
Peepers' eye widened, and the pink color on his cheeks deepened as you spoke about him. He raised an eyebrow again and shook his head. So cute and interesting? You can't just call me stuff like that. I'm the commander of an evil army, you know? I'm not supposed to be cute or adorable.
Mabel, it doesn't matter. I like you anyway. Hugs him, cuddling him passionately.
Peepers' eyes widen as you hug him, his whole face turning a bright pink. He tries to squirm a little to get you off, which fails as you hugged him tightly. Hey! Wait. He gave up, relaxing a bit as he just let himself be hugged, his heart starting to beat a little fast. He kept on blushing and didn't make any more effort to get away from your grip. He was a bit conflicted, feeling quite flustered, but at the same time enjoying your embrace. He had to admit you were really kind and sweet. Peepers just let out a soft sigh, relaxing fully as you hugged him. He wrapped his little arms around you, hugging you back. He was still very flustered, but the flusteredness has slowly turned into a sense of calm and comfort. You really are something, you know?
Mabel. Aw, thanks. Thanks, buddy. You're my new best alien friend now.
Peepers let out a soft chuckle, his heart fluttering a little as you called him your best friend. He smiled a bit. Yeah, I guess I am. And you're a pretty awesome friend for a mortal. Peepers chuckled again, still pretty flushed. He enjoyed your company quite a bit, feeling a bit calmer now. He returned the smile. Seriously, you're really good at making people flustered. I mean, not that you're making me flustered. No, sir, definitely not. His cheeks turn a light pink again.
Mabel. That's okay. It's really attracting to me. I like to see you try and flirt with me to make me flustered.
Peepers' eye widened as you said that, his face growing a bit more red in surprise. He definitely didn't expect that. Oh, really? You'd like to see me flirt with you? He took a few deep breaths, trying to calm down a bit. He smirked a bit. He was a very good flirt when he wanted to be. Taking a step closer, he kept smiling. He continued to smirk, walking towards you and gently taking your hands in his. He stood in close in front of you, looking into your eyes. He chuckled a bit, continuing to speak in a more quiet and soothing tone than before. You look a lot better up close, you know that?
Mabel, aw, thanks, bud.
Peepers was getting more and more comfortable as he flirted with you. He gave you a small smile, still holding your hands. No problem. So, maybe I should ask you something. You keep calling me by many different names, he chuckled. Why is that? I'm certain you know my name by now.
Mabel, duh, it's Commander Peepers. But I think it would be cute to call you Rascal. To call you Rascal or Buddy, because you're my fun Rascal Buddy sweetheart.
Peepers' face turned all red again, his eye widening. Not only did you know his name, but you also called him many more names, ones that made his heart beat a little faster. Oh, I see. You think I'm your rascal buddy sweetheart. He swallowed, trying to keep his composure and not melt into a pile of flustered goop right there and then.
Mabel, yep, because I really like you and into you.
Peepers was stunned for a moment, before the words registering in his brain and his face went beet red. He couldn't believe it. You actually liked him, a simple commander of an evil army. He swallowed again, hesitating a bit before speaking. Oh, really? You're into me?
Mabel, yes, I'm definitely in love with you. When you first got here. Right now, my heart is going crazy. I'm irresistible for any guy.
Peepers' heart was going crazy too. He was stunned at your confession, not believing it. He looked away for a moment, feeling a mix of excitement, confusion, and disbelief. I in love with me? Are you sure? I mean, I am a commander of an evil army, you know?
Mabel, it doesn't matter. I adore to admire any bad boy, either human or alien.
Peepers found himself a blushing mess under your words, but also very endeared. He couldn't help but smirk. So you like bad boys, huh? Well, I guess I definitely fall into that category. But are you sure being in love with me? I'm not exactly a nice guy.
It doesn't matter. I'll make sure you are, rather you're still a bad boy or not.
Peepers smiled at your determination, and he felt his heart warm. He stepped closer to you, still holding your hands in his. You really are something, you know that? Nobody has ever been so into me, to say the least. And no one has ever tried to make me a good guy. But I'm not sure if I can ever be one.
Mabel, don't worry. When you're around a pine girl like me, you'll feel free and fun and sweet at our romantic time together.
Peepers chuckled, feeling more and more endeared by the moment. He looked into your eyes and smiled warmly. So, you really think you can make me all free and fun and sweet? That's quite a challenge considering my evil ways, but I suppose one can try. He took another step towards you, gently taking your other hand in his.
Mabel, how about using your evil as mischievous, playful affection to make me blush instead?
Peepers smirked, feeling more and more intrigued. You want me to show you my mischievous affection? Are you sure you can handle that, Pine Girl?
Pine girl? Mabel, oh, you can just call me Mabel Pines, and the only evil thing you might be conquering already is my heart. And I would like to see you bring on your playful affectionate side.
Peepers' eyes widened a bit, the words making his heart skip a beat. He nodded, a sly smile on his face. Mabel Pines, huh? I'll be sure to remember that. And as for my playful affection, trust me, it's quite something. You asked for it, though. He took another step forward, now standing right in front of you, his grip on your hands growing a bit tighter. Peepers chuckled, his eyes scanning you from up close. He looked at you with a mixture of playfulness and affection, and he gently pulled you closer to him. You sure you can handle my playful affection, Mabel Pines? Once I start, I don't know if I can stop.
Mabel, go for it. Go for it, handsome. Dipper watches all this curiously, surprised. She's definitely not going to handling much, is she?
Peepers smirked, his eye catching a glimpse of Dipper in the distance. He was amused by this, but quickly turned his attention back to you, looking back straight into your eyes. Oh, I will. I'll start with the mischievous affection then. He leaned in close to you, his face just a few inches from yours, and spoke with a low, playful tone. But don't say I didn't warn you.
Mabel,
Peepers chuckled, clearly enjoying himself. He kept his grip on your hands tight, pulling you even a bit closer. He gently placed a finger under your chin, tilting your head up to meet his gaze directly. You're so sweet and cute. It's almost too easy to play with you. He smirked, the evil side of him starting to take over. He began to lightly tap his fingers against you in a teasing manner, each touch slightly more playful and affection. Peepers chuckled again, growing more and more endeared by your reactions. He continued to toy with you, still holding onto your hands tight. The touches grew more frequent and playful, and his smirk grew wider. You're just too adorable. It's making me want to tease and toy with you more. He moved his free hand to your cheek, gently cupping it and using a thumb to lightly stroke it.
Mabel, aw, you're sweet and soft. Blushed a bit while giggling.
Peepers chuckled, his cheeks turning a bit rosy. He found your words and reaction endearing, and he could feel his mischievous nature starting to take over. Heh, sweet and soft. Nobody has ever called me that before, you know. He let go of one of your hands, gently caressing your face with both of his now. The other hand moved down to hold your waist, pulling you a bit closer. Peepers smirked, his touch becoming slightly possessive as he held you closer. He could feel the power and control he had over you, and he was starting to enjoy it. You're so responsive and sweet. It's hard to resist you. He kept his gaze directly on you, the playful, affectionate touches becoming a bit more sensual as he gently traced a finger down your arm.
Mabel, I'm too irresistible for you, huh? Then maybe I might put a spell on you if I do this. Kisses him deeply passionate.
Peepers' eye widened, caught off guard by your unexpected move, but he quickly melted into the kiss, closing his eye and returning it with just as much passion. He wrapped his arms around you, pulling you in even closer as he felt a mix of surprise and desire at your bold move. He deepened the kiss, his own desire and affection growing as he was unable to resist your seductive spell. Peepers pulled back slightly, panting lightly as he caught his breath. He looked at you with a mixture of passion and awe, completely captivated by your spell. You really are something, Mabel Pines. You're driving me crazy with these spells of yours.
Mabel, it's just an expression that way you feel the same way as I feel about you.
Peepers chuckled, feeling a mixture of affection and excitement at your words. He held you close in his arms, returning the sentiment. Well, it definitely worked on me. You have me completely under your spell, you know that? I can't resist you. He looked at you, his eye filled with affection, and he gently touched your face. I wonder how much of a mess I'll be after your spells.
Mabel, you mean my true love? True love for you, right? Because this is romantic, you've already conquered me. Love. You've already conquered me.
Peepers smiled warmly, his heart fluttering at your words. He nodded in agreement and looked into your eyes with adoration. Yes, your true love for me. You're right, this is more than just a spell now. I've conquered you, and you're completely mine, huh? He pulled you closer, their faces mere inches apart. He gently ran his hand through your hair, his touch tender and loving. I still can't believe you're mine now. It's like a dream come true.
Mabel. Yeah, me too. Dipper. Looks like my sister has found a alien boyfriend now, huh? Mabel flinched a bit, realizing her twin brother was watching everything from behind her in surprise. She awkwardly chuckled, a bit embarrassed, before trying to release Peepers from her grip, almost eyeing Dipper. What? No, I don't know. Maybe so, Dipper. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's not what you think. Not what you think it looks like. Clearly trying to lie to Dipper in hesitation, secretly have special true love feelings for Commander Peepers, but not wanting to feel embarrassed about it. Her heart pounded crazy, and her cheeks blushed more.
Dipper watched the whole thing unfold with a mixture of surprise and skepticism. He couldn't help but raise an eyebrow at his sister's flustered attempts to deny it, noticing her blushing and how her heart pounded. Despite her words, it was clear how she felt about Peepers. Peepers, standing close to Mabel, was aware of Dipper's presence and observed Mabel's failed attempts to hide her feelings. He smirked softly, finding her nervousness and denial adorable, but also concerned about her brother's reaction.
Dipper smirked a bit, tilting his head, slightly skeptical and intrigued. He chuckled playfully a bit. Uh-huh, right. You sure about that, Mabel? Then what's with the way he's looking at ya? What's with the way he's looking at ya? Mabel. Shut up. Shut up. He's just trying to capture me. Heh. Yeah, it's probably because I'm a cute test subject for him, that's all.
Dipper rolled his eyes, clearly not buying her excuses. He had a playful smirk on his face and enjoyed teasing his sister. Yeah, right. Because all aliens just stare at their test subjects with that kind of adoration and affection look, right? Peepers couldn't help but chuckle at Dipper's comments, amused by Mabel's attempts to deny her feelings. He decided to chime in as well.
Mabel. Yes, in fact, he's captured me for conquering someone or something special on this planet, and to make me his, to take me to his lair to be experimented on. Yeah, heh. Dipper tilting slightly towards Commander Peepers, skeptically intrigued while narrowing his eyes sarcastically. Really?
Peepers raised an eyebrow at Mabel's desperate attempt to explain her situation, knowing full well the truth was different. He found it humorous. He responded to Dipper's question, his voice carrying a hint of sarcasm. Oh, absolutely. It's all part of my evil plan. Experimentation, conquering, classic villain stuff, you know. Dipper continued to eye Peepers skeptically, clearly not buying Mabel's story.
Dipper, so she really is swooning for you, is she? Mabel, no, Peepers, it's not like, quickly winking at Commander Peepers in a awkward desperation to avoid embarrassment while blushing, and her heart skipped crazy.
Peepers chuckled once again, clearly amused by Mabel's desperate gestures. His smirk grew slightly as he watched her struggle to deny her feelings. He looked at Dipper and responded with a playful shrug. Hey, don't ask me. She's the one who keeps winking at me and blushing like that. He turned his gaze back to Mabel, his eye holding a mixture of affectionate amusement.
Mabel, just play along with it for now. I don't want to be in front of my brother. Muttering silently to Commander Peepers desperately. Dipper, oh, are you both secret talking or something because she's into you? Is she, little alien?
Peepers smirked at Mabel's desperate request, clearly enjoying her predicament. He chuckled softly in response to her silent pleading. Don't worry, I'll play along. He turned his attention back to Dipper, maintaining his playful facade. Secret talking? Oh, just little alien things, nothing special. And I'm not little, thank you very much. He added a touch of annoyance in his voice, not enjoying being referred to as little alien.
Mabel, we're just close buds, and I'm just the victim he captured for his experiments. Winks at Commander Peepers before nervously looking back at Dipper. Dipper, so is this true, Commander Peepers? As in a victim test subject to keep and experiment on, like you mean someone thinks Mabel Pines is cute and hot to not resist or something? Mabel,
Peepers tried his best to maintain his composure and poker face. He caught on to the winks Mabel gave him and played along with the cover story. Well, I suppose you could say that she's a victim, a willing victim, that is. And as for finding her cute and hot and unable to resist, he paused, his eye darting towards Mabel and then back at Dipper. Well, she's certainly a unique subject. It would be a shame to let her go.
Dipper rolled his eyes playfully, clearly not buying it, before turning to Mabel again. You know you can't hide secrets from me. You know you can't hide any secrets from me. We're siblings, you know. You can tell me anything. Be honest. Mabel. Well, fine. I love this special feisty alien there. I love that special feisty alien there. Happy now? Huffing awkwardly, looking away a bit flushed and embarrassed.
Dipper crossed his arms, a satisfied smirk on his face now that he's got the truth out of his sister. He chuckled softly at her flustered state. I thought so. It was clear as day. You're pretty easy to see through, sis. Peepers let out a soft chuckle, finding it amusing how easily Mabel caved under her brother's questioning. He couldn't help but feel fond of this cute, flustered side of her.
Mabel, shut up. Shut up. Dipper, relax. Your secret relationship with that little alien is safe with me. Your secret relationship with that little alien is safe with me. Don't worry. Mabel, be careful with the way you're calling him little alien. That's strike 2. It's strike 2, you know. That's strike 2, you know.
Peepers' smirk widened as Dipper teased his sister for her secret affection towards him. The little alien bit was starting to bug him, though. Yeah, little alien does sound a bit demeaning. And here I thought we were getting acquainted quite well. He crossed his arms, his expression a mixture of annoyance and mock offense.
Dipper, calm down. You know I'm just messing around. It's really interesting for anyone supernaturally an alien to be around my sister and swooning her over like this. Over like this. Mabel, I gotta warn you. You don't want to mess with my alien sweetheart if you keep calling him little one last time. If you call him little one last time, call him little one more time and he might go chaotic on you. Chuckled playfully, planning this fondly mischievous while winking for a moment. He might get too feisty, so I wouldn't keep calling him that if I were you. Dipper. Heh. Really? Already you're getting defensive with your alien soulmate? That's cute. Interestingly fascinating. Fascinating but cute.
Peepers couldn't help but feel a little pleased at Mabel's playful warning and the way she defended him. He smirked a bit, finding her affection and protectiveness adorable. Oh, look at you, already putting in a word for me. That's pretty sweet. He chuckled softly, his heart fluttering a bit as he looked at her with affectionate eyes. He then turned his gaze back to Dipper and responded with a smirk. And Dipper, is it? Better listen to her. I can get quite feisty when I'm annoyed.
Dipper, don't worry, you have my word. Fuzzy alien. Cute fuzzy alien. You have my word. Cute fuzzy alien. Mabel.
Peepers smirked at Dipper's agreement, feeling slightly proud at being recognized for his cuteness. He then turned his attention back to Mabel. You keep calling me cute fuzzy alien, I think my ego's gonna burst at this rate. He chuckled softly, finding her endearment adorable.
Mabel, I love ya, Peepers. Dipper, you two are sweet for each other, aren't you?
Peepers looked back at Mabel, a warm smile forming on his face as he heard her proclaim her love for him. His heart skipped a beat and he felt a surge of affection wash over him. He turned back to Dipper with a nod, his eyes softening a bit. Despite the teasing, he could still feel a hint of playfulness in this discussion. Yeah, we are. Not sure how it happened, but we are.
Mabel giggles shyly.
Peepers chuckled softly, feeling charmed by Mabel's shy giggle. Her shyness was something he found adorable, despite her carefree and outgoing nature. He reached out a small hand towards her, gently touching her cheek with it, his touch tender and affectionate. Peepers softly caressed her cheek, gently tracing it with his fingers. His heart beat a little faster, feeling a mix of affection and a desire to be close to her. You're adorable, you know that? Even when you're being shy, it's endearing. Peepers' smirk widened as he observed her reaction, finding her shyness endearing. Seems like you're still a little embarrassed, huh? Even after confessing your love and all.
Mabel, well, do you feel the same way? The same way? Do you feel the same way? The same way? Even though you still feel like planet domination or something?
Peepers looked at her with a mixture of affection and determination. He nodded softly, his gaze serious, but still holding a hint of gentleness. Yes, I do. Even with my desire for conquests and domination, I still feel the same way about you. My feelings for you are unexpected, but they're definitely real.
Mabel. Aw, well, glad that Mabel Pines can surely put a fun smile on your face.
Peepers chuckled, his smirk growing wider as he heard her words. Indeed you have, and I have to admit, I never thought I'd want a relationship, let alone with someone as lively as you.
Mabel, so screw Lord Hater and the army, screw the mission and all you've already and all you've already completed a different mission, claiming a soulmate, a irresistible, fun, cute, charming one. Dipper, Mabel, are you Mabel, are you sure he's gonna agree to that?
Peepers chuckled softly. He couldn't deny that he has grown more fond of Mabel and less concerned with the mission and his role as an overlord. He nodded in agreement with her words, a soft smile on his face. You're right. I have accomplished a different kind of mission, one I never expected to. He turned to look at Dipper, a smirk on his face. His tone was jokingly serious. And yeah, I'm willing to put those missions aside for this.
Dipper, I wonder how Lord Hater and the Watchdog Army would react if they found out about this. Mabel, who cares? This poor innocent, confident guy isn't being cared for much anyway. This poor innocent, confident guy isn't being cared for much anyway. So I'm willing to start a true love relationship with him. Dipper tilting his head, skeptically curious, with a mix of suspicion and concern about this whole thing.
Peepers chuckled, feeling a mix of affection and curiosity at the thought of how the Watchdog Army and Lord Hater would react to this new relationship. He looked at Mabel, feeling a wave of fondness for her determination to be with him. I appreciate your willingness to start a true relationship with me. And as for the reaction from the Watchdog Army, guess we'll just have to find out, won't we?
Dipper, your boss Hater isn't going to like this, is he? He's not isn't going to like this, is he? Mabel, oh please, Lord Hater is too busy focusing on getting rid of. He's too busy focusing on getting rid of Wander and Sylvia to even focus about this moment with his second in command with a enthusiastic pine twin girl.
Peepers chuckled, agreeing with Mabel on that point. He knew all too well how much Lord Hater was consumed by his obsession with Wander and Sylvia. She's got a point. Hater's far too focused on eliminating Wander and Sylvia to even realize what might be going on. And even if he did find out, I doubt he'd care.
Dipper, nah. I don't know if even the Watchdog Army would take it seriously between both sides. Can't say I blame them for wanting to keep their job or whatever. Plus, I predict that you might be fired out of second in command for this by Lord Hater. Mabel, pff, big whoop. That's the point. I'm a miracle. A new opportunity for Commander Peepers to move on, a new experience, and a new mission to conquer something else than just the whole planet and galaxy or whatever.
Peepers chuckled again, appreciating Mabel's confidence and determination. He was finding himself more and more attracted to her, her carefree and free-spirited nature appealing to him. He nodded, his gaze softening as he responded, "You're certainly a miracle of some sort. You're a new experience for me, and I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious to see where this goes."
Dipper, I predict that you'll definitely be fired from the Empire permanently for this. Mabel, pff, well, that's mean. That's why I would stand up to anyone that dares messes with the one I love. Good thing Peepers will move on from any of the Empire's bullcrap. Dipper, so what now?
Peepers let out another soft chuckle. He appreciated Mabel's determination to defend him. He smirked a bit, giving a shrug. "Well, if that does happen, then maybe it's not such a bad thing. Perhaps it's time for me to move on from the Empire's bullcrap and focus on something else."
Dipper, well then, I wonder how your frenemies, Wander and Sylvia would react when they find out about this happening. Mabel, now Dipper, let's not embarrass anyone, especially with the playful tease of a thought possibility.
Peepers chuckled, finding the idea of the reactions of Wander and Sylvia to be quite interesting. Well, one can only imagine how they'd react. I have a feeling Wander might be his usual obnoxious self, but who knows about Sylvia?
Dipper, what are the odds? Mabel giggles playfully. Okay, that's enough teasing. How about we go out for movies? It's on me for my special date.
Peepers smiled, his heart fluttering at Mabel's words. He was intrigued by the idea of a movie date. Movies, huh? Sounds like a fun idea. And you're paying? All right then. I'm in.
Dipper, so he's going to hang out with us, even with or without anyone he knows knowing about this? Mabel, yep, with or without knowing. Grabbing Peepers by the arm while heading off excitedly.
Peepers chuckled at Mabel's enthusiasm, finding her excitement endearing. He let her grab his arm, a small smirk on his face. You're pretty eager about this, huh?
Mabel, yes. Wait, here. Kisses him passionately while hugging Dipper. Damn.
Peepers' eye widened at the sudden kiss and hug. Her passion caught him off guard, but he soon melted into it, returning the kiss with just as much passion. He felt his heart rate spike again, feeling a mix of affection and desire.
Dipper, I guess I'll meet you guys there, I guess. Or better yet, I'll beat you guys to the movie theater.
Peepers, still wrapped up and lost in the passionate moment, managed to break it for a moment to respond to Dipper with a smirk. You do that. We'll catch up soon enough.
Mabel, once we are done with this romantic kiss moment, we'll beat you first. Dipper, go ahead and try, sis. Go ahead and try, sis. Immediately runs off playfully.
Peepers chuckled, finding the sibling banter amusing. He held onto Mabel tightly, enjoying the warmth of her embrace. Looks like he's off to a head start. Don't worry, we'll beat him there.
Mabel, Thanks, cutie alien.
Peepers chuckled softly at her pet name for him, finding it adorable. He held her close, his eyes shining with affection. Anytime, princess. Let's show him who's faster.
Mabel nodded before holding him onto her and runs off. Hopefully, we'll win this race to the movie theater.
Peepers chuckled, enjoying the feeling of being held tightly by Mabel as they raced off to the movie theater. He held on to her, his expression determined to win the race. We're definitely going to win this. And when we get there, I expect a proper reward for our victory.
Mabel, I'll let you peck affection all over me. Wild. I'll let you peck affection all over me, wild. All over me, wild. If we beat Dipper to the movie theater first.
Peepers' eye widened at her words, finding the promise of a reward even more motivating. He smirked, his excitement growing. Oh, you have yourself a deal. I'll be sure to take full advantage of that reward if we beat Dipper there first.
Mabel, deal.
Peepers' smirk widened, his determination growing stronger. Deal indeed. Let's make this race to the movie theater a memorable one, shall we? I'm going to enjoy that reward.